Hi, welcome to the channel. This is Kia Rio 2016 model, very small engine. I feeling 1.1 3-cylinder engine. Basically, he been to the one garage and they done the diagnostic. He came with the diagnostic. Basically, DPF. They said they mean that garage said to him DPF block. They try to do the regen process, force regen process. I never do the force regen. However, they try to do it, but they fail and they say something wrong. And I can see straight once I open the engine bay, you can see this side coolant here. I feeling underneath also I can see very wet patch. I feel coolant leak in this car, but however we'll see what is in their statement. Yeah, this is local garage and you can see here check and report EML on and coolant loose, advice to customer EML on due to DPF suit load will require future investigation. DPF fail force regen, DPF fail force regen and advise remove DPF and clean and reset after advice customer. But however, in this statement it's saying coolant low, but coolant low mean basically I can say because the basic thing need to combination for the regen process. Coolant low mean vehicle not getting correct temperature. If it not correct temperature, automatically DPF block as a theory, as a basic knowledge, right? We can't ignore the coolant problem because we need to address the coolant problem first, and after that we need to clean the DPF, because if some reason vehicle not get the operating temperature, automatically DPF regen process abort. That's why the basic theory, yes or no, we have to follow the basic always. And we'll see what's the oil level in this car, because if someone try to do the force regen, I'm always advised to do the oil change, because of the force regen it's get oil dilute problem. However, this oil, yes, very runny. Yeah, definitely this car need a service after the repair, because this car should be has a oil dilution problem also, well, right? Okay, we need to sort out the coolant problem, and after the repair this car need a at least oil service. We'll plug in the computer and we'll have a look what's the computer going to say us. But however, if like this car been to couple of garages, sometime that garages also try to attend regen, deleting, relearning, lot of things they will try. But however, at the moment I'm not bother the past, because after 20 miles, 30 miles, 50 miles, it will come the actual 40. But at the moment I'm going to attack to the current faulty codes. I'll start the car, have a look the dashboard. That side engine management light blinking here, and this side tire pressure monitoring light blinking, right? Okay, we'll see what's going on with the computer. Under the engine management, P226D00 particle filter deteriorated, missing substrate, bank 1. Because some cars giving different names. Okay, at the moment only the one faulty code there, right? Other faulty code could be they are deleted. That's why the problem. If car been to garage, sometimes they try to do bits and bits, then after that valuable information missing. However, at the moment I'm attack to this problem. If it's something coming up, I don't know, that time I had to check that one. Anyway, we'll see the live data for the DPF. Right, differential pressure of particle filter. Okay, yeah, at the moment we'll see the millibar. Right, you can see particle filter pressure going like a spike up and minus also. We'll see this one going minus. I'll put the draft. You can see suddenly going to the, it's pressure holding, see. Right, if I see like this problem, basically we'll see, because that chart not good for me. I need to check the tailpipe, because I feeling some reason this DPF might be damaged. No, at the moment nice and clear DPF, but I'm not sure why the pressure going up and down quicker. It's indication of particular filter not holding the pressure properly. Right, okay. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold the RPM around 2000. Right, hold on, it's very difficult to holding the correct level. Right, at the moment around 2000. Have a look the pressure. Even when I hold 2000 RPM, still 3.529. When I release, even now it's going minus 7 to 3 point something. But however, something not right here, but I need to again, I'll ray with 3000, even around 4000 RPM. You can see the DPF pressure, steady line, sorry, it's steady, nothing happened. Right, okay, that's a normal value. I feel in some reason this DPF pressure sensor not right. Physically I can't see any damage for the DPF. Right, we'll jump to the engine bay and have a look physically what's going on for the DPF pressure sensor. You can see this is the DPF pressure sensor for this car, but however I'll jack it up and go underneath and have a look what happened to the underneath. Then if it underneath okay, then I'm going to remove the pipe here, front one, and I'll check with physically. Right, I want to, this is the front one, you can see this is the front line. I want to make sure it won't block. Have a look. Yeah, it's not blocked. Right, okay, that's a good sign. And now see what's the back pressure. I'm going to use this tool connected here. Right, it's connected. Now you can see at the moment 0 millibars. Janaka, small help. Right, start the car for me, please. You can see at the moment physically 2, 4, 1. Hold the RPM 2000. RPM 2000. Even pressure fluctuate. Basically, okay, switch off. Yeah, basically I couldn't feel that sensor faulty, but however pressure very low. I found the problem why the pressure low. You can see here, this is the front one. You can see, I'll move the light bit back, and you can see here it's split. See, it's split here. That's why we didn't get the correct pressure. However, I'm going to cut here. If it enough length, I'll cut and reinstall. If it not, I'm going to reinstall another pipe and we'll start from there again. You can see it's crack here. We replace the new one. Right, now you can see the pressure. It came for a 2 bars, 3 bars. Right, I'm going to start the car again. Ramesh, would you mind start the car for me, please? Right, you can see pressure up to 14, 15, 8, 16. But however, that fluctuating things, still my mind say the something not right there. However, I'm going to press the RPM 2000. Hold the 2000, please. Is it 2000? Yeah, while it's 2000, slightly high for the pressure. I'll start the car and check with the computer. You can see now it's 7 millibars while car idle. Okay, but however this pressure very low for me. Right, however I feel in this car need a new DPF. Yes, however this car need a new DPF, but I couldn't 100% confirm what happened in the DPF until visually check the DPF. We need to remove the DPF and have a look visually what's going on. But before that, I need to take approval from the customer. At the moment, my job for the diagnostic was the problem and what's going on. If we go for a next step, I'll do another video. But at the moment, I'm going to stop from here and I'm going to say this car need a new DPF. If you have any question, comment, suggestion, please mention below. I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Now you know how to diagnose your DPF. Thank you. See you in the next video.